So welcome guys to the last and final part of the tutorial, the Magician photo manipulation birthday design. So you've made it past part 1 and part 2. Now this is the final part, and the reason why we split it into sequel like this, so it can be easier for you to track your progress. So in case you missed the predecessor parts of the tutorial, the part 1 and the part 2, the link will be in the description bar, so do check them out and go watch them right up before you join us with the part 3. Let's get right into the tutorial. So we'll bring in a new file in. I just want to add some extra crazy glow. Don't mind me, some extra crazy glow. So just pop this guy up, something like that. Keep around there. You get the point now. You're seeing the point. So just keep this guy on, let's say lighting, then add hue and saturation to make it glow. Colorize, pop this guy up. You could just pop this guy down a little bit. You now see the point. So come back to that layer. Let's call this light. Then put a layer mask with black brush selected. Just brush. Oh, let's as usual. Let's flip. There with a white brush selected, just brush in the reflection where you as you want them. So let's remove these excesses. Okay, this is much better. So if you noticed, just as I said, I'm trying to fix some of the things here, so this is much crazy. So I like this guy. At least it's really showing so much reflection now than before. So something like that. Oh, crazy. Okay, let's I'm never satisfied. Okay, let me see. Okay, let's just go a little bit crazier than before. So in the mask layer, the magician, I just went there, just drop this guy and also pop this guy. Don't get scared, we have not spoiled anything. Okay, so still flip again, Ctrl I. Okay, then with a white brush, just come and you get, so something like that, so it should not really affect that place so much. So that's the reason for that. Okay, so we could extend that down these layers. Every part we have this black shade or shadows rather, we could just extend those guys down those layers. Okay, fine. Okay, let's go back to that light. This light, let's just reduce something there. I saw something excess there, so just brush off. Oh, sorry, with black selected. Just push these guys off a little bit. Okay, cool. Okay, so let's now work on our cards. Okay, so where are we taking this guy? It should be inside the ball layer, underneath everything we did there. So we don't need to start blending it again. So let's let it be around here. Okay, so remove the background, select subject, and why am I even selecting subject? Something I should just have clicked by myself. It has mastered me. Okay, alright, let's just pop this guy so it neatly takes the guy off and hit on my, just call this PSD and reposition this guy around here. Yes, that should be where it is. Yes, okay. They will also play with distort a little bit, just distort it a little bit so it feels natural with whatever thing we are doing. Okay, so we could see position it around that place. Let's see. Okay, let me still go back to the dots. It's kind of rainy over here, so that's the noisy sound you are hearing in the background, but this one won't stop today's tutorial. We'll finish it. I said it becomes much heavier than this. That's when we'll pause and continue later. Okay, I'm just saving. That's the error we are getting. So just right click and rasterize, then just give this guy. So see what I want to do now with your magic wand to click inside this, so it selects the PS, then hit on adjustment layer, hit on hue and saturation. We just still want to maintain those things. We have everything colorized. You get, so we have as if like something like this, as if it's glowing inside. So we still have that guy. You get the point now. So we'll still let's see if this trick will work. Okay, so we hit on the layer mask and we hit on this property bar, then just feather. Just give some, it's too much. Just give some light feather into it. Still don't like it. Okay. Okay, so let's give outer glow to it, so it blends just like how we did the crystal ball. So outer glow. Oh no, not on that one. On this one rather. Okay, something like that. So let's just see size, opacity, reduce size, reduce spread, add noise, not too noisy. Okay, let's see normal. Okay, alright, I think I prefer that one. Then let's see if we'll just bring down this guy a little bit. Now on the PSD, the card itself, put a layer. Let's just brush off a little opacity, flow like that, and just make a quick brush, so it kind of blend it where it is. Get something like that. Let me add a little of this, something like that. Then we could still get a little crazy and just add up a little, yeah, do it like that, like our brush with green. That's our usual green. I just brushed it a little, so just see if there is. Okay, let me group this entire thing and call this one PSD, so we don't have too many dirty groups. Then just reduce it a little and reposition this guy. Okay, that's one. So let's quickly do it for the rest. Okay, just magic wand this guy and select a mask. Previous settings with the Control Shift I to reverse selection. Control Shift I, Control Shift I. You can hit on OK on this and hit on this guy. Call this AI. Trying to be faster than before now. So right click and apply this guy. So let's just bring this guy down. Same thing we did to the Photoshop. We distort, just distort. It kind of flows with what we are doing there. Okay, don't enter. Let's see if it's looking stupid. Let me see something. Around there. Okay, kind of choked it. Let's just distort this guy like this. If there's anyone like we distort. Let's just adjust this guy. Let's just adjust it. Okay, so the same thing we did for the Photoshop. We use magic wand and grab those parts. Use hue and saturation and colorize. Pop this guy up. pop this guy down some little. Then we add an outer glow to it, so it's just outer glow. Okay, then remember we also adjusted the feather. We feathered it. Okay, that's good. Let's see, let's just reduce this guy a little bit, and remember, group them. Call this AI, so we don't start looking for it later. Let's see, distort a little more. I want it like that. Okay, better. One last distortion. Okay, just this bottom part. Okay, better. So let's, on this place, sorry, let's work this from here. Place a layer mark, pick your brush to black and just brush off a little. Then also just okay, I think it's better like that. Let's leave that like that. So let's introduce the last card, that is InDesign. Okay, oh, we don't need to remove the background, that's nice. So just rescale this guy and bring it around there. Then just a little distortion, just a little. No, I will not sleep on this distortion. Just a little distortion. So okay, so let's just take it under the AI. Oh no, let's take it under the AI and arrange it like this. Come up a little. Okay, fine. Just scale this guy down. Okay. Then as usual, you pick the magic wand W on your keyboard. Then hue and saturation, colorize, take this one around here, and also outer glow, and hit on OK. Then adjust feather, just increase feather to it. Then group it, let me save, put a layer max, and with black brush just brush it off a little bit like that. Okay, that's good, that is good, that is wonderful. Alright, so I like the effect we got in this video. Yeah, let me scale this guy down a little so it's not so heavy. Then also brush off a little part. Wow, I like this. So far it's very lengthy, but it's worth it. Currently I feel exhausted, very much exhausted. It's fine. When I was creating the main design, it took me, I think that was 3 hours or 2, and so some of these things I didn't really take note. I was just watching. It was the day of his birthday. I never knew. Very sorry if he had this. I never knew. So it was when I found out around 12 o'clock. Then around 12, 1 o'clock, then I quickly started making the design till 3. Yes, till 3. Then I sent it to him. So that was when so some of the things I wasn't really taking note of them. I was just so in a haste, but now I think some of the things are kind of fixed. So let's see what we'll do now. So one last touch I'll just touch to this is just to add a little to the finger highlights, and I'll go make the wooden something around. So just still with our green color as usual, then with my opacity and flow, I'll just quickly brush around here, something very light. So if you're using a mouse, drop your flow down down to around 25 or so. Very important, very important. Okay, so I'll just use this. So there should be a little light at the edge of the last point. Should be a little light like behind that point. So just a quick touch just to finalize these parts. I could leave and go make other things. Okay. So let me get rid of the excesses there, like this one and this one. Okay, let me add a little here, just a little there. Okay, I like this. All right, good. So let's go to the top. Just create an adjustment layer, hue and saturation. Drop this guy down a little bit, just a little bit, around -9 should be fine. Okay, then on this layer, pick your brush, black selected, just brush off just the focal image. Don't stress it so much. Just see how you brush off focal image. Okay, then somewhere around here, just brush off somewhere there. No. Okay, let's keep this guy back. Okay, better. Now let's insert our wooden guy. Let's just stay around that place. Okay, insert file, place, embedded wood. Will not stress so much for this wooden. Okay, W, select subject. Okay, select a mask. Alright, good. Done. Okay. So just cut this, rasterize, apply. Cut this wood. No. Wood. Okay, let me just save. Then group this. Okay. Let's see. Oh, okay. So inside that wood layer, we could just, as usual, exposure. Just reduce the exposure of the wood. Just reduce the exposure. We don't want it to be so. And also go to hue and saturation and get rid of that so much saturation it's heavy. Yeah, mine still having so much saturation, so I'm getting rid of all those saturation it's heavy. So just keep this guy around there. Okay, then we position the wood. It has to be behind the gate. So the wood has to be behind the gate. So that's what we are doing now. Take it under the gate layer, under this layer. So it's there. Then we could just take this guy up. Okay, let's see. Oh, okay. My gate here is kind of okay. Let's adjust. Let's just take this gate down a little bit. Okay. Then we take the wood also down a little bit and just add a little realism to the wood, just a little. Okay, I think I can even, okay, let me just even take it under this layer. Okay, now good. Now let's just add a little shadow under the wood, a little, so it's as if it in our design. So just black, switch to black and zoom in on this guy. Okay, then opacity fill like that, it's fine. So just brush there. You may not really see it. Brush around like this, like it's being casted there. So let's increase this guy so we see what we are doing. You may not see it much because of its location. Okay, let's see. Pull it above this guy. Okay, better. Alright. So let's just add just a little underneath so it sticks around for us. Okay, fine, that's perfect. So cool. Okay, so at this time I will just import the text I wrote, and we are done with it. So I have my text already inserted. Let's just see the font used. So for the birthday, it's actually Montserrat extra bold, nothing special that much, just simple font. Then for the happy, it's A auto signature regular. Then for the puta magical layer, it's same thing, Montserrat. So I could just reduce the opacity and feel of that, so it just goes straight to my background. And also for the puta magica layer, I could just also reduce opacity and feel. I use another technique in that one to do this, but for this I'll just keep it as simple as this. Okay, under my bed, whoa. Oh, can I still see that bed layer? Whoa, that's pretty much crazy. That's pretty much crazy. I would have loved my bed to ring out some little more, but I think it's not that bad. It's not that bad. Let me see if I can catch it. Yeah, that is my bed. Okay, so that's the layer. So let me leave the fill and opacity high, then duplicate it. Okay, alright. Okay, before I duplicate, let me just brush off some of the birds. Don't want all of them to be flying in the air, or in the sky rather. Okay, so duplicate it. Okay, fine. Okay, that's pretty much good. Let me go back to this guy, and I don't like the way it's looking. Whoa. Whoa. Let's see, this is 65, 70 for this one, 65. And let's just pick that guy. Okay, very much better like that. And let me just change this one to bold. Take it around that point. And again, I did something to the text. I just saw that now as I was moving. So in your blending option in FX, you come here. So what I did around this underlining layer, when you come to, let's say it's this one. Okay, let me just take that back. You hold Alt on your keyboard and you click and just stretch. That's how you split it. The same thing for this white. Let me take that back. I hold Alt and cut that so it blends with the wood. You see, so the text and the wood, it's kind of having some special effect around them. So lastly, second to the last, lastly so we hold on Control Alternate and No, we hold on Ctrl Shift N rather. Yes, Ctrl Shift N. Then we choose soft light, fill with solid, fill with soft light neutral color. You check that and click on OK. Then come to filter. Just want to add a little noise, just a little noise. Come to filter, noise, add noise. Then just select around 6.5 is okay. So let me zoom and check that. Okay, fine. Those are the noise there. Okay, alright. And I wait. Let me see color balance. Let's just do a little color balance to this overall design, something around like this. Okay, so it adds some green to it. Okay, so let's leave this guy at 10, and also let's just come to the highlight also and pop this guy like that. Okay, let's still leave that at 10. Okay, so what we'll do now on this first layer, the noise layer, hold Ctrl Shift Alternate E. Use your two hands. Ctrl Shift Alternate E to merge as one layer. Then change this guy to a smart object. Then go to filter, camera raw filter. So just final touch. Just play around with the sliders till we have something we really like. And always, whenever I come to this point, I'm never ever satisfied with any of that. I will do and I will want to use this one. I'll say no, I want to use this one. So let's just keep that there on 0.05 and contrast. Let's see. Highlight. Whoa. So let's just little this shadow. Just leave that. Then add a little texture to it, and also, whoa, I also something I don't like. Let me cancel this. Okay, so let me also delete this guy and go back to this wood. So something I don't like there. Okay, so see what we'll do. Due to the fact that the settings are just come on top of this layer, create a new layer there, and see what you do just to add something perfect to this guy. Just with your brush opacity, you could reduce those guys and be very much careful around here. So just no, that's too much. So let me reduce my flow and same thing around here. So I noticed that guy was looking as if it was floating up. So something like that. Okay. I think it's just some around that point. Just have some nice depth going on. Then go back to the wood layer. Okay, let's just overall on the wood layer. Create the layer max with the brush tool. Then just brush off the sharp edges at the leg so it flows with the ground. Okay, better. It's better now than before. Okay, so let's go back to what we're doing. So to this place, Ctrl Shift Alternate E. Then we come out to Smart Object. Then filter, camera raw filter. So just play with the sliders. So let's just add a little temperature to it. And let's see. Okay. Contracts just a little to highlight. Then I like adding texture, gives it some clarity. And let's see, just it's fine. We just go back to that. Okay. Oh, Control Z. Okay. Ha, there's still another thing I've seen. Okay, let's just save this guy. Let's save this guy. Save settings. Save. Let's call that P. Magic. Okay, so we don't need to go through the stress of doing that again. Okay, just hide this guy. Come to this guy. Solve them together. Just reduce. Just want it. Okay, better. So let me keep them at 50-50. Okay, I don't want it to be really pronounced much. Okay. Okay, let's say 53. Okay, so let's go back and just complete that thing we're doing. Okay, Control Shift Alternate E. Okay, instead of even going back there, we could from this one I click Convert to Smart Object. So since we have it here already, hold Alternate and pull it to that guy, so automatically it gets committed to it. So that's it, guys. That's it. Wow. So guys, this is a last minute edit. By the time I was done, I noticed my wood, based on scaling this design, it's looking very mighty, very big. So I just want to scale that guy down a little bit like that. Yes, good. Since it's behind, it should not look that gigantic it's looking. And again, one other thing I just really want to do quickly is also to edit just little in the finger highlight, just very little. So I'll pick my brush tool with white selected, with black selected, and I'll just quickly brush off some of the highlight. It's looking very pronounced, so just brush off some little of it, just some like that, so it can cool off a little bit. Because okay, I think it's much better. Like that. It's just okay. Then the last thing I'm going to be doing is to give the design an overall increase in this was the old one, so an overall increase in brightness. Yes, okay. So I could also assist it with just a little contrast. Okay, so then we do our usual thing, Control Alternate Shift E, then we pull this one on it. Okay, fine. Oh, convert to Smart Object first of all, then I pull this one. What's wrong? This is supposed to convert to Smart Object. Okay, then I pull this one on it. Much better. Okay, so this is good. Okay, so just go into the camera filter, just make some little edits. Okay, just drop this guy -1, give this guy at 0, and just take this guy down around 5. It's okay. Okay, this one's 2 at 5, 5. Let's just dehaze a little bit. Let's say +13. Okay, I think that's better. Okay, fine. So guys, with that we come to the end of this very lengthy tutorial. Wow. I like the result. It's far better than the previous one. Hopefully you enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, give us a like and also subscribe to the channel, and also hit the bell icon close to the subscribe button so you'll be notified when tutorials like this in the future are posted. Okay, remember the announcement I gave earlier that when you are done with this design, upload to your social media handle, then drop a link in the description bar. We'll check, we'll follow the link, and we'll see what you did. You could also gain much more followers after that, because if people enjoyed what you did, you could actually add to your followers and stuffs like that. So that said, continue pushing it. It's not easy. The tutorial is not easy. I was even exhausted at the point of doing the tutorial. It's not easy. So if you are trying to get that, you are not really getting it, don't stop. Just take a break, then come back to it. It was fun having you guys around. With this, I'll see you guys in the next tutorial, and happy designing.